Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Yeah, the people are gonna get antsy, but, aren't the Borison coming?
Is this how long life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Don't you also not age? Huh.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
Oh, that's cool.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
Oh?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian.
Oh,
This
no.
time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
Get up, Bardo! Good job, buddy! Yeah, you tell him. Those are the smart people taking my medicine. Well, welcome back. That's good, that's good. I took mine before stream.
War dance.
I know, it seems unnecessary. Or
There you are.
benign. Did you hear about the prison break?
I heard you and Mr. Dan Hung went to meet the
Oh, we
judges. And then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Definition of safe? Are we just gonna go about our day as normal despite an actual prison break occurring? I'll discuss what happened.
There was a revolt in the shackling
Ooh.
prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
You mean we rescued everyone, right? Come on. What's your plan now? Now, that's a good question. Do we even care about the war
The
dance?
Borison traveled all the way here to infiltrate the Lafu, an attempt to rescue their leader with a crafty scheme. This is completely unlike them. To be honest, it reminds me of what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Yeah? Did no one tell you who it is already? I guess not. I don't think you would really know. Close to finishing building my vampire girl Ellie in the gacha game I'm playing. Ooh! You mean like... What do you mean by building?
At present, all 3 generals are on guard and taking action to hunt down the fugitives and the mastermind behind it all, in order to prevent further trouble.
Yeah, well, Ventilia's built if, literally.
However, if these Borison can disguise themselves as Foxians, where do we even begin to search for them?
I hate to say it, but ask every Foxian certain questions to see if they actually can answer them properly. Because those who were in disguise, the Borisons that were in disguise as Foxians, had no actual clearance. So if they can't even provide a proper ID, I would just say, Google. It is as it is. Those tourists will talk about you,
I
but...
heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
Why? I mean, you prepared for it for so
The
long.
security of the Lafu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster.
Okay, but catch this. More than likely, they're going to want to, attack the war dance. So if you're not in attendance to the war dance, I'm just saying it's not a bad idea. You might be doing more stuff at the war dance than you think. Leveling them up, ascending them, leveling up skill rates, cool. You gotta show me what they could do. I don't know, it seems interesting.
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc.
Yeah.
Obviously, There's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
You know, I hate to say this, but there's been extreme oversight on the Xianzhou Lao Fu. Alright, very specific ship. And very much complacent in the workplace, what has led to all of these problems. If you guys were actually strict, something might not have happened.
Well said.
Oh, but they agree with me. Wait, hello? Hi? Did you agree with me just now?
You may be tiny in stature, but your
Oh,
ambition
Michelle.
matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Vibe. What brings you here, General? You wanted to talk to us.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal.
Aw,
A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
already on it. I'm eating,
Me?
snacking.
This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and
Always time.
this is way too much for me.
If I'm hungry, I'm eating. You don't want to see me hangry. Let me tell you. Ooh, I get real hangry.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself?
I was curious. Be real, pretty much brute forcing my way through the game to do big damage.
Ever since
Whoa.
you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything.
Aww.
You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach.
Wait, how does she know that? Fei Xiao, how do you know he hasn't eaten?
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
I'm eating already.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
You would understand if you stopped for food. Let me tell you, right now.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open.
That's true. They have this entire ship and all these tourists to hide behind right now. They can sit and wait. General from another ship, I feel like she'd have authority to know what's up. No. It's that she knows he's not eating. Why would she know that? A very specific detail.
When facing cunning and ferocious
Very
prey, the
particular.
hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
True. He is really greedy.
But when will that time come?
Do we have to go get Jing Liu? Hold on. Would that not be the perfect play? He absolutely abhors her.
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Oh! Divine Foresight, finally!
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat
Wow.
of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What? Where's Fu Shen?
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
Yeah, because if we weren't, we'd be doomed. Doomed, I tell you.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Don Hung are safe.
Oh, well, you know, you're happy for your people.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens.
Yuppers. Why can't we ever have, like, a tournament without something big happening? What is up with tournament arcs? Huh? What is going on?
According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest.
That's technically a good opportunity. If you have everybody, like, all the Cloud Knights camp out at the entrances to the Sky Splitter, and then check everyone's ID and tickets, literally, and not let anyone through whatsoever, even if they claim to be someone higher up, you're okay.
But now, with Hulei's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
They're just gonna go ahead. I just think it's a good opportunity to trap them on the Sky Splitter.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yun-Li, what do you think we should do?
It seems counterproductive to continue on, but it also makes more sense to do so.
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
I vote use the war dance as a bait.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Wait, who? Who's VA? Huayan's? Who is it? Can't just leave me in suspense? Yeah. Give me VA name and what VA voices. J. Michael Tatum! Never mind, you don't need to tell me about Elsie voices. That's a very known one. Oh, wow. I can hear it. I'm just never good at recognizing it, you know, until someone tells me. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like them. They got that tone.
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe.
Well,
How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
but you know they're coming to the war dance, right? The Borisin? Like, it's gonna be a huge target, yeah. And all those travelers are going to see that happen anyway. And the Lao Fu is, in fact, not safe. So you just wouldn't be lying to him.
The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them.
And certain afflictions in the way he speaks. Is that my boy Tanya Ida? Yeah.
But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
He kind of has like a small start, then a rounded middle, and then like a soft end. It's hard to describe. I can only like do it with shapes, you know?
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Ule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated.
Yep. Yepers. I figured it out.
The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
Just reinstate him. The public doesn't know.
That's why I called the two of you here.
Are you saying Yaqing and Yin Li takes place of Yaqing's?
Master Yun Li, is General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
March? Huh?
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
How?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
What?
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the Little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider?
She doesn't live here, so,
We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
she's only had like a couple weeks to study what she currently knows. How is she going to be a proper, how is she going to do this job? I'm sorry.
Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
But we saved their butts. Well, we helped save the Lao Fu. We didn't help save the rest of the alliance, I mean. Oh, Lingsha! 3 dual hours before, okay. Before the war dance.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
That means they're really gonna go back after the IPC people who had all of this equipment in their ship. They're not leaving. They're not leaving now.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable.
Yeah.
So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to
What?
quickly restore order in the affected areas.
Okay.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin.
Yeah.
His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter.
Where's Mozza?
Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination.
Mei Xiao's so cool.
How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him?
Insiders?
Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
I mean, what
Dan
else
Heng
can you do?
and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Yeah, she's kinda short with him, huh?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Ling Sha! Now we get to finally play her and judge her outfit better, team. Let's go. How do we feel? She's quite pretty, though. I just don't think the midriff was necessary. Everything else is kind of cute. She's so cute.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
I don't know, I like her.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After
Yappers.
following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Got to my future kids, this is the Fox and the Hound movie. No! That was Twisted Wonderland, Playful Land. What are you talking about? That was Fox and the Hound, right?
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemist detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
Interesting.
Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
No, that was Liza P.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Interesting. Ah, they have its fast metabolism, so it can't last that long without them taking something.
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu.
Oh, they got a dealer! Oh,
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
probably. But you're in charge now, right? You can get them. Oh.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body,
They're one and the same, aren't they?
the medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
Gotta give them that. They're a very prideful, egotistical type. And they actually decided to give that up just to save their leader.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Please follow me. I got butts to beat, you know? I'm tired of this alchemy commission that I now lead being all stinking. Get him, Ling Sha. Tell him.
Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control. So we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin.
Interesting. A prison guard is collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnaturally. Aw, poor home dog.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
So hopefully she didn't suffer.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
I'll never pull for her because I'm loyal to Gallagher. Ooh, what if one of the 3.0 people are healers? Huh? What are you gonna do? Still be loyal? I believe in you. I believe in you.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
No, it's more like he cannot die. That's horrifying. Can you imagine making absolute mincemeat out of this guy, and a few days later he just comes back and rips off the door of your own home? That's horrifying.
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared.
Ugh.
Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different.
Well, this is why I say ice is great. You don't have to deal with the problem if they're just perma-frozen. Where is Japard when we need him? Where's his ice wall? Just like put him in an ice wall, keep him frozen down there, you know? Wait a minute, we got an idea, team. We got an idea.
By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
'Cause you can't kill him.
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes.
Nearly immortal. But
Their so-called immortality is just a facade.
is it?
I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lafu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now.
Is Misha really our latest ice character? Yepers. But we do have hope. I think one of the 3.0 is going to be ice. Or more than just one of them. I don't know, a lot of their characters seem like they would fit that element a lot.
But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out.
Eee.
Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Yeah? Talk your shit, Lingsha. You tell him. Honestly, allowing the Sanctus Medicus to fester inside the Alchemy Commission so long and overlook the people who were trying to say something is a huge oversight. That is a big problem, and Linksha was like actually a part of this issue. I'm glad she got hired here for the Lao Fu. I'm surprised she came back, low-key.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
Oh, good. So it wasn't just because he was immortal.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
Yeah, see, she's understanding that she doesn't know everything.
All right.
I like her.
Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Right? You know what? We ball. I don't want to retreat. I think that takes me elsewhere and it sounds annoying. Let's go!
Time to cleanse the field.
Watch your head.
Not sure if I am, so,
Mortal form.
Good, I'm not even sure, yeah. I think our main attacker is Aventurine.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
This is so
Seize the
ironic.
moment.
Dice have been cast. Bust.
You know,
Or maybe I'll take it off.
look, he got one! Easy win.
Serenity is before me. Sure,
Never
I'll
do
play
this.
along.
Never do this.
Oh,
I just don't want to retreat. I did it! Never let it be said that Aventurine can't do stuff. Look at him go. Oh, easy.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Well, he wasn't an actual Cloud Knight, was he? Yeah? So what you been up to? Well, you know, gotcha games, getting ready for Christmas, being in constant pain because of a tooth that I had worked on is now having problems, and my dentist just told me, here, have this medication. We'll see if it helps. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Good luck. That's fun. Alicia peels open the Cloud Knight's armor and stretches out her hands to search for a moment.
No. This is a Borisin in disguise.
Yeah.
A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Yep.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Who is it, though? Because in Lao Fu, you have a traitor. You have an actual traitor. Ouchie, yeah. Well, you know, I'm either going to be in pain one place or in pain elsewhere. Let me change this team, because this is not it. I am not allowing this. Hold on. Okay. I guess we're gonna get rid of Miss Tintin for now. No. Let's go Dr. Ratio. I'm feeling Mr. Ratio. Oh, that's nice. Look at all that lava. If they said they had to freeze Mr. Big Borison, Hule, why are they bringing out the lava? Shouldn't they put him, like, somewhere where everywhere is frozen and just, like, keep him perma-frozen, though? Prisoner is on the ground, the joy of regaining freedom and sudden shock. These 2 expressions are frozen on his pale face at the moment of death.
Someone bit open his arteries and
What?
drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
What do we got? Werewolves and vampires up in here? What is going on?
Despite long-lived species. Borsen are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison.
Oh, so now he's just eating people. No, wait, it's just a rabid dog, is what it is.
It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
I mean, some people call him a snack, and he does cook for a living. So maybe, just follow me. Maybe if he offers Hule, hey buddy, look, you're eating all these people raw. Are you sure you don't want me to like cook them up a little bit? You know, just to play along just a little bit. We would understand, okay? All right.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience.
Of our patience?
Just like you said, Miss Linshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Really?
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borison. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borison kept returning.
Okay, but why wouldn't they agree with killing Hule then?
The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner?
So that they can sleep peacefully? Maybe? They literally left Hule alive as the boogeyman, just so they can use him as the boogeyman. Are you kidding me? It's like the small chance that this monster can make it out of prison exists. It is never zero, especially if they have boundless children and followers and in charge of a cult, and they are technically immortal. The amount of wars that you have to fight to get rid of the Borison and to capture Hule, and you're telling me you don't suspect him to possibly get out? Someone can even have one drunken night up in here and be like, be funny, I dare you to go in there and look at Hule. And they go, oh crap, okay, oh, he's out, help. And then they're all dead. And you're telling me the Foxians didn't want him dead? Oh no, let him suffer and rot in prison. And Hule's just sitting in prison and be like, hey, this place kinda nice. I got a free vacation. Oh, look at this, I get to go fight some swords and like get my buff on. Oh man, I'm so ripped. And then he comes out going, ooh yeah, free snackies everywhere. And you didn't throw this guy in a star. Throw in the star. This time, just right into a star. Okay? No more discussion. Finders keepers, losers weepers. If I find him first, I'm yeeting him into one. Okay?
I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Linshaw.
Okay, look, if you have a mass murderer who has a huge following, with a history of endlessly returning, would you let that person live? Would you let them have the chance of possibly getting out and doing more? No, you just get rid of them. It's over now. No, I agree with you. I know, they're so stinky. I don't get that idea. It's like real life though, too. They're like, let's make them suffer in prison, and it's a mass murderer or worse. Right? There's worse out there. There really is. Some deprived people. And they give him the shorter sentence to say like, people who rob or like people who use drugs. So fun!
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Fulei, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Lafu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lin Sha. Allow me to explain it to you.
Yeah? Whee!
A day of peaceful repose.
Oh, we get to go on the pretty travel light. Gimme, gimme. Whee! Whee! And we're there. Okay, we made it. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Guys, I think my medication's also hitting me now. We're gonna have fun. Hello? Wolf-shaped mech disintegrates into a pile of metal.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Biometric, a weapon that will auto-restart even after being turned off. Yep, the Intelligentsia's Guild's research on the traits of longevity.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue.
Yeah, isn't that illegal? Right. Right?
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
So their next best bet is...
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals.
Oh!
Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
Then I understand completely. And hello, Sora. Thank you for the follow. How was your EP night? Hope it's going well. It's going well.
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison.
Maybe they intend to use it for their own advantage to some extent. Interesting. Entertaining to watch. Oh, were you here for my rant? Were you lurking here for my crazy rant?
It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
Prison break! You gotta admit, you guys should have seen this coming. I'm just saying.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Oh, do we finally get to show back the IPC? Oh, please tell me. You know they're doing all types of illegal experiments out in space. Something seems to be hiding in the pile of metal on the ground, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Icky. Icky. Would you
Even
not?
after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Depends. What's this skill do? Does it...
Be a pure body and...
Him. The giant machine goes silent again, like a wounded beast drained of blood. It can no longer move. It doesn't have any blood, though.
You haven't answered my question about why Hulei was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
Ooh, interesting. It doesn't seem like a true honor. Why would it be honor? we seen this anime before? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I have definitely heard of it. I had a homie who's seen it. I think I watched episode 1, but that was about it. I don't remember the full premise of it. Isn't it kind of you know, harem-y? It's worth it, is it? Oh. Yeah. I need to have time to like, just sit down and watch some anime. I am behind. Guys, you have no idea. I'm either out busy doing IRL stinky things, streaming, editing streams to put up on YouTube. I am behind on that too. And then anything else that's worth it, 100% watch it. Ooh. Hold on, let me Google it. If it's the same one I'm thinking of, let me see. It's wrong. You guys can hear everything I do. My types come through. I use Opera. That's why I'm cool, because I use Opera. Let me see if I can read. To pick up girls in a dungeon. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I watched episode 1. Yeah. Ooh. Don't get me wrong, I think season 1 is kind of missing something still, but season 2 and 3 is amazing. Okay. Sometimes animes like that, you can't judge them even on the first whole season, because they learn from their mistakes and they go, yeah, let's get this. Or it just takes a long time for the narration. It'd be that way. Mm-hmm.
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
I'm interested.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech?
Are you saying it's the Yaoqing?
Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage.
You were afraid they were going to experiment on him. Or just cut him up and use him? Okay. Okay.
The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail.
That is interesting. Do Foxians just naturally kind of turn into a type of Borison? Or like a higher form of fox? I didn't know that. It's a baby fox? Oh, cute. You're kind of cute. Baby fox. Oh yeah, and they have 4 seasons. Oh. Oh, it's 4 seasons already? Really?
Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions.
You tell him, General!
To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
So you're telling me he was living rent-free in all the Foxians, right? Got it. Understand.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
I wouldn't even call it a warning. More like, yo, Foxians, you can't just experiment on people. Please don't do very illegal stuff. Okay, thank you. We're gonna send him over here for now. If you want him alive, you can't have him, okay? Alright. That's what I got from going through the story. Oh, yeah. Honestly, That's kind of horrifying, if I think about it. Because they're completely just, what is it, stripping away Boris and any type of higher thinking that they are capable of. Though, to be fair, they also were enslaving all the Foxians. I get it, I really do. I just would have sent him straight into the side. I would go, you want to know how long it took us to get this guy? You know everything he's capable of? His entire cult that follows him and his people? We can't have that escaping. There's no I'm not taking this chance.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
Don Fang, by any chance?
This edition of Imbibitor Lune.
Hey, was I right? Well then, huh. Can you relate? Crazy. Darn shame we don't have Don Fang here, only Dan Hung.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Luofu, the marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
What mistake? Oh, right. You call that a mistake? What did he do? You know what? I don't, this is okay.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Videodora, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Well, yeah.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Get him, Ling Shot! Go for the kidney! No, the liver shot! Liver shot! Get him!
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming.
Oh, wait, he's gonna drop some bars?
But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
Are you kidding me? Oh, you can never trust the doctors. No matter the universe, man. No matter where you go, you can't trust them. You can't trust them. I don't trust Herda. I don't like Ruan Mei. Don't trust her. Definitely don't trust her mentor now. Creepy lady that's trying to experiment on baby little Dan Hong. So cool. Keep that bitch away from me.
What did you just say?
I didn't even know.
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Videodora to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path.
With good intentions, but
just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
Yeah?
Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
She seems like a decent person, too. So good job. Good pick.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her.
Look at that.
General.
Look at that. She has enough respect to ask him, well then, I don't know the full story. Go ahead. I might be angry at you, but I will listen. Oh, is this what happened? Got it. Such great way to actually have a discussion. More people should do so.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Aww.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Round of applause! Look at that! I say this was very successful. Alright, but as we're standing here, you know, having this nice heart-to-heart and clearing the air and investigating, where's Chow Cho? Where's our Foxian man? Where is he at, huh? Because he's not having a good time. Can we do something? This is nice and all. But Princess is in another castle. You really do be. Oh, look at that. A mess of bodies. Fierce battle must have been fought here. Mars struck remains.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
Oh, those were the freaky invisible ones.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks. They were invisible. There is a big difference.
Hide their tracks?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Be more specific.
I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used cloud hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
Yeah, I didn't see one before, and it scared me.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
Ooh.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this.
Oh, no way!
Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly.
She is not pleased.
Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority.
Yappers?
And the presence of assassins capable of using cloud hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors.
Oh!
But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hule's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence.
Are you serious? Nico.
Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingshaw, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
Putting my foot up their point. Easy.
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Okay.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
I mean, let's go for
Good
it.
idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction.
And they might think she is, maybe sympathetic to their cause and give away a lot more.
And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Yeah, poor homie. Chow Chow! It's him! 2 hours before the war dance.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
He's got a point.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Toast them? Cook them? Fill them with ground meat? I don't know. Green peppers?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Mock Talk, that was none of the answers.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
Boy, don't be playing with this line right now. You are surrounded.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs.
I was close.
This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Yeah, but his is a lot smarter than what I was gonna do. Because then, if I just made a stuffed pepper, they could still see the pepper. But if you make it into a little meatball, they probably can't even see it.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue.
What would I have done? Yeah, I would have made a stuffed pepper. You just cook up the pepper, and you put the meat inside. But he made it a whole meatball, which was really smarter.
You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right?
Uh-oh.
Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Whoopsie!
Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue?
Yeah, kind of.
You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
In the sky. You're really trying here, Muck Talk?
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
You think you're going to have the privilege? No, the Hule job. Stinky. Also, do you think his VA is okay? I think someone needs to get this guy some tea and honey or something. I don't know.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians.
Oh.
For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
So you feel betrayed that they left you? Or did they do more than that? I'm curious now. What did they do? He's so imposter.
But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Yeah, that deserves some eyebrow scrunchies. No, directly pointing out is gonna be a problem. But he's not gonna like either of these things. Maybe if we just be quiet and cook him a meal? I don't know. Oh! Muktuk and Hule. Muktuk thinks he has a lot more power than he should. Like.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue?
Okay, this is not the direction I was thinking we were going with this.
The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos. Trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs. Reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation. Which in this case is you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's some tea through. Who's my favorite character so far? That's a hard choice. Low-key, Lingsha's kind of rounding up the ranks here. I think she's like at least number 4. I like Argenti a lot. I like the Knights of Beauty's entire, like, mantra that they have going on. Like, the beauty in the world and not just, like, in the physical form of things. Really beautiful mantra. Sunday's an interesting character. He has a lot of...
The darkness ends here.
Yappers. Yappers, it dies. Yeah, and Sunday has a lot of complexities, and he's still young. A lot of people that hate on Sunday don't realize how he was literally groomed from a child. Yeah. It's kind of rough. I think it's interesting. Martin 7th is still a cutie patootie, the homie. And I want to know more about her past. Oh, and now we have 3.0 coming up, and I can't wait. Oh, they're all so cool looking. I can't wait. I am a big Greek mythos fan myself. So, it's hard. You go, oh, I like this character, and then you turn around, and then there's like someone else, you go, oh, hello. It's like that meme. The 3-person meme. Oh no. My bias is getting wrecked again. Not this way. Who's yours, Sora? I'm curious too. Kite, do you have a favorite? I know a lot of my father's favorites, but I don't know. If I know yours, Kite. I don't know yours yet, Sora.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok. Is he speaking the truth?
Blindfold scythe person. Well, I know the scythe one. That one's Sela. That's like the very first 5-star, actually. And then the blindfold, I guess she kind of uses the scythe when she uses her attack. She got a sword, that's Jing Liu. So, the question is quantum or ice? If those are the characters. Zhao Chu, Boot Hill, Sunday, Jingwan, and Argenti. Ice. Yeah, then you like Jing Liu. She is the one Hule hates so much. Sela is quantum. Yuppers. Yep, yep, yep. And you know what was really interesting? Earlier, Dumpster Bunny and I were talking about like elemental stuff. The fact that we have not had a new ice character since Misha the 4-star and Penacony. So 2.0 to 3.0. I'm hoping some of the 3.0 characters have ice, because we don't have as many as you think we should. And yeah, unfortunately, he kind of is speaking the truth, Hule.
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
Well, get got, Muktog. I'm just saying. Get got. Second is March 7th sword, and the third is the 5-sword person who rides him. Oh, Yao Qing. I'm horrible with names. Oh no. So you're like in a lot of the Zien Show members. You got Muktog? He literally got it. Like, he lost to a lowly beast. How dare she use all the dirty tricks in the book, eh?
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
Oh, this discourse is going great. Popcorn! Get the popcorn, team! Lily's like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Hello, Kiski. Good evening, good afternoon.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mangus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
I hope that's Ventilia, because if that's Ventilia, she literally just named herself Manga. Please tell me that's her. It's so great. A true order of chaos. Yep, you see, my name is Manga, and you're gonna go on this great adventure to save your leader during a tournament arc. Alright? You're gonna crash their tournament so much that they're gonna question why they didn't have this happen before Naruto did theirs. Okay? Alright, team. Break! Just got back from the board. Grounded. What have we missed so far? Muktok getting fucked on? He's getting got, is what's going on.
This prophet, Mangus, what does she want?
An anime adaptation.
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance. And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
She knows a lot more than I thought. Oh, okay. We're going number 2. So Discord by pointing out Manga's ulterior motives. Yeah, because you're trusting a complete outsider. What he really needs to ask is, are they Borisin? No? Why are you trusting them?
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
That's not the way I wanted you to say things.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Yeah, the login rewards are pretty good. Oh, yes they are.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
But you're still stuck on a ship. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive.
Man, those were a lot of adjective you added there, buddy.
Right now, everyone in the LaFu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Moktok doesn't get it, does he? He really does not. He's quite literally, you know what? I'm a Transformers fan, okay? He is Starscream. This is Megatron. Alright. So, we got the same dynamic. we have the same dynamic. The little second in command that always looks up to the first in command just because of the amount of power they hold over their entire group. But also Loki always wants to undermine the first in command. Yeah, favorite bot of choice? Oh, mine? Soundwave. Soundwave.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet.
Ooh.
And become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death.
Or escape and new imprisonment. Either or. Jazz, ooh. Jazz is a good choice too.
Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders.
Oh, are we gonna get pushback? Or is it just yes, sir?
Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Oh no! Uh-oh. And they just decided that they're not closing any of the ports or anything else. Jiao Chou is cooked.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
This is Moktok, you are not an alpha wolf. You're a beta wolf.
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Ew. Make smart choices or I will die inside. I'm trying, okay? Okay, I'm thinking. Smart choices? Like choices that will get us away choices? Or choices that placate him choices? I don't think asking him what game are you playing is a good choice. That does not seem like a good choice. Why don't you send your people?
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiao Chou?
You're not gonna let me run, though. You're gonna take my knees, right?
You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
And Jiao Chou wants to keep an eye on him low-key, too. That's gonna be another issue. He's gonna want to play the hero because of his chip on his shoulder. Well, you can't... Oh, you always hesitate, Jiao Chou. You gotta do better, Jiao Chou. So he's gonna come back because he's thinking he's gonna do something. And he's not. I just know he's gonna come back. There's no way we get out of here for free. They're not gonna let it. Yeah, I can't say too much about spoilies. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. Wait, what's this? This guy's Borison. Okay, hello.
Why are you wasting time here?
Because I can.
You are Borison.
You don't have to say it like that.
That's right.
So that's how you managed to infiltrate the Xianzhou ship. If I hadn't been so familiar with the scent of Borison, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
And you should have told more people that you smelt Borison. You should have spoke up.
Never heard of such miraculous medicine, huh?
Medicine? I heard there was a mutiny within the Alchemy Commission during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. These infiltrators must have connections within the Xianzhou Luofu.
Unfortunately.
Lord Hule ordered you to go to the port and take a look, you lovely beast. Why are you still lingering here?
Do all of you Borison gargle nails for breakfast? What's going on? Are you guys okay? Do you want, like, honey and tea or something? I don't know. This is weird. Oh?
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing?
The long haul. No, some tea with honey sounds kinda good.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Let's look around. No. Look around. A foxen with a cold expression gazes at Zhao Shou. There is a sharp pressure to the gaze, carrying as if a warning to the healer. Says, every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequence you will come to regret. Oh, no.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
Then we're not gonna linger. Red text? Yep. It's like, yeah. We're going straight to the thing then. We're not gonna play around in here. No.
The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Yeah, optional search for help and send news to the outside. Oh, no. But we don't know who's in disguise. We can't talk to any Foxian in any of the long-lived species either. We're not talking to him. Look. You see that combination right there? Look. Videodera, Foxian. Videodera, Foxian. The two people I said we should not talk to. Yeah, we're gonna go to the port. I'm not playing that game. Awkward. I'm quite. See, she in the blue? I would talk to her. Sweaty cannonballs. I don't want to talk to them. They seem so suspicious. I don't even want to approach them. Like a 10-foot pole. God damn. The anxieties. And we're right here next to Hule. He could probably hear us talk to him. We are like 5 feet away from Hule. Why would you talk to these? Why is that an option right here? That's like asking for them to figure me out. I'm going to the port. I'm going to the port. Freak you. I'm leaving. I'm not talking to you either. I don't like you. Actually, hold on. Are you long-lived? Are you Foxian? But that guy's still staring at me, isn't he? Speak with the suspicious ferryman. Yeah, see, they're watching me. There's no point in me trying to ask for help.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
You sniff a familiar scent on the Foxian pilot. May I ask? Why?
Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, we're asking number one. He didn't want to leave.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
Oh, because you're going in a different direction. That is true. When you live in a real haunted house, all the gaming stuff is cakewalk. Oh, Kisky Lord. Chocolate milkshake. Oh, is it Bryce?
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Look at him watching me. He's so tall he can look over the walls. Never mind. Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, we're just going right back in. There's no point. He just is. He has a whole area.
Square formation.
Huh. Alright. Well, hopefully, this doesn't cause a problem.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Well, I didn't really have a choice.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No worries.
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance.
Okay, but why is he still so buff? Oh. Yeah, I was gonna ask for help anyone and would have killed anyone you talked to right in front of you. And no one else in this vicinity would have been surprised? That's horrifying.
What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho.
Okay, now, Hule, you're sounding like a creepy stalker. Alright? 5 feet back, please. Okay? You were many things, including, apparently enslaving my entire species and everything like that. But come on! You don't have to cross that line either. It's terrifying! Yeah, what's not terrifying, is the fact that if anybody you talk to dies, it's how everybody around reacts to that death. If no one reacts, that's horrifying. That is such a level of isolation on a different level. Sounds like my ex, Jesus. Bust out of the shattering kaboom.
Of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city.
Are we?
If you try anything funny,
Oh.
Innocent people will die because of you.
So, everyone else is technically also a hostage.
Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve.
What about
Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
She wouldn't want us to do... Even if we tell him anything, it's not gonna save him. Even I'm a hostage, and you, and that guy, and that person over there, even that rock. See, he could kill that rock. Don't think he won't do it. He'll do it. The rock will cry. Even that blade of grass. He would cut it up. He would be mowing in the lawn. Oh, 7 Rock. Do you think if we actually talked to grass, he would try to just like get out a bunch of gardening tools and go snip snip? Right? What do you guys think? Well, yeah, show weakness. That's totally rude. I don't know. I kind of need that in my yard right now. Free lawn service, the crazy nut job that keeps stalking me, won't let me talk to anything else, so I went and talked to the grass. And then he killed it for me. Free lawn, not free laundry. Free lawn care. Easy. Yeah, we're gonna show you. We're gonna go, you're crazy. Oh no, I'll tell you everything. Oh dear. Tall man stretches out a finger and touches your shoulder blade with a movement so fast it's not visible. As a dagger to cut away a piece of flesh and the pain pierces down to the bone. That's so fun. Thanks. I've been mutilated.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream.
Well,
that way no one will die in vain.
Okay.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
He wouldn't have liked the other answer either, my defiance. So, I mean, I feel like this is gonna be the same outcome. I don't think so, but it could have been.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
Yeah. Got a point.
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
Oh no. There's no way you're asking these questions. Okay, so John Cho is totally one of the Foxians, Liao Qing, that would have experimented on them just to help the other Foxians. Still doesn't make it a good thing, but that's what's horrifying.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away?
Oh, no.
Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire.
Oh, no.
I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went.
Oh!
They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage.
Oh, so you know.
They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline.
That is interesting. I wanna learn Hule's origins. Like, was he always a huge Borisin? Or did he just so happen to be like, you know, a little bit more Foxian or something? I don't know. I want to see their moon rage, the Foxian moon rage, is what I gotta see. Because he knows how hypercritical they're being.
Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine.
Because all this seems to do is just solidify. Once I'm out of here, I am coming straight back for you. They shouldn't have let him live. It's almost oddly hubris of them to let him live. Oh, hey, we have him all locked up now. Let's poke and prod him. Let's steal his bone marrow and experiment on him. And if we ever get our hands on him, let's experiment on his entire body and cut him up. And it's hubris, thinking that this immortal creature's not gonna get out.
Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies.
Yep.
Which one are you, Jiao Zhou?
Say whatever you want about Hule, but he's well more aware than people keep giving him credit. Horrifying.
I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek.
Is he actually?
In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars.
Okay, Doran again.
To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo.
So the spring of, bestowed by the Master of Immortality quite literally just had a baby through death and destructions of like hundreds and countless lives.
Duran ascended the birthing bed.
Oh, that's
and
weird.
Obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
What? Oh no, not more of these answers. I can't take any more, guys. We're gonna get like cut up into little mincemeat. I guess typical, just another Borisin myth. Where I'm not buying your absurd myth. Oh no, we'll try one.
Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word.
I believe it, low key.
This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead.
Oh.
In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
Oh. Oh. You know, that's actually some, I think that's a ritual. Like an actual thing that some places, not like the human beings. But sometimes they like consume things so that they stay with them forever. It's weird, but it's not unheard of.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again.
I almost see the Borison more of an abomination of the hunt, more so than the of abundance. Just because the way he even said that. Well, we have to consume the heart that was created, and then we continuously hunt in order to get more life force. It's kind of... I'm singing a little something here. Maybe abundance and the hunt had a lot more to do with each other than we think as well. They're connected.
All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Lore! Yeah, because the Eons are just people that ascended through strong power. I would love to hear that lore that some of the Eons knew each other before they ascended. And they just kind of hold those grudges, but like, your whole path, I'm cursing them. They think they're gonna get some immortality and like endless healing. Nah. They don't understand the extent I will go to spite you. Sounds like something that would happen.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
Oh, Monza! Let's go. Oh, back to ice. 2 hours still. Okay. The hour didn't pass.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
Oh, you bet we do. We have a lot of knowledge.
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
Matza! Let's go!
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
Okay, so this is before. Got it.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt.
Ooh, let's go.
There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
She's right. Where's my she's right option up in here? Where's number 3? She's got a point. 1. How can Hole possibly hunt us down? Well, duh, he can. He's horrifying. 2. But we have the advantage in numbers, right? We need more bodies for him to just consume? Guess we'll just ask number 2.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Dear Hule, I did not say that sentence. It was the young blonde boy next to me. If you choose to whack him, I will look the other way. It wasn't me. Just let me walk away. Just a wolf? Just a wolf? That's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Do you know where they put him, boy? He came out of that. He thought he had a vacation day. He thought It was a nice playland in there, okay? Do you understand? Do you see what he did when he came out? No, you didn't?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster.
Technically, it makes him more powerful because then he could just eat everyone around him and it gives him more power. So,
A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
honestly, if you guys gave him something to eat, would he have been better? I don't know. You know, it's up in the air.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
I mean, I understand. When I'm hungry, I get to that point too. Anything's just be edible. I will eat a wall, I don't know.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Well, that's true. Is Stargazing Navalia the most likely place for them to come to, or where are they trying to go?
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
Ships?
A star skiff to get us out of the Luofu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.